chosen ones, you are here for a reason. This moment is no coincidence. Something deep within you has led you to this message. You are on the edge of discovering a truth that will transform everything you thought you knew about your life, your purpose, and your path. What you are about to hear will ignite a powerful shift within you, awakening the strength and wisdom you were born with. Stay with us, because the answers you've been seeking are closer than you think. There is a message just for you, a message from God. It is not a coincidence that you're here at this moment. The trials you have faced, the storms that once seemed to engulf you, have now subsided. The darkness that once loomed over your life has vanished, and you stand in the light of God's love, untouched by the fears and doubts that once held you captive. Every burden that pressed upon your soul, every weight that seemed too heavy to bear, has been lifted, and now in this very moment you are enveloped in divine protection. God sees you, child. He sees the moments of desperation, the silent cries of your heart, and He has heard your call. In times of struggle, when you felt lost and overwhelmed, He was there. He has come to calm the storm within you. Just as He commanded the winds and waves to be still, He commands peace to enter your heart now. The forces of evil that sought to destroy you have no power over you anymore. They flee in fear, for you are shielded by God's unwavering love. No curse, no lie, no slander can touch you, for He stands between you and the world's darkness. In the depths of your despair, you cried out and He answered. It was in those moments of weakness, when you felt vulnerable, that He made His presence known. The enemy may have tried to take advantage of your mistakes, to exploit your moments of weakness, but remember this, God's. You are His beloved child, and He will never forsake you. His love for you is steadfast, unchanging, and eternal. Even when the world rejected you, even when friends turned away, He was always there, standing by your side, defending you. You are not alone. God has come to bring you freedom, to fulfill every promise He has made to you. You may have felt like you were drowning in the waters of fear, but now His hand is reaching out to you, lifting you from the depths. Your suffering has ended. Not tomorrow, not in the distant future, but right now, God's love is pouring into every wound, every broken part of your soul. You are being healed in this very moment, and His power is restoring you. You may not see it yet, but His work in you is undeniable. It is happening now. And now God calls upon you to show your faith. He asks that you step forward into the world with courage, knowing that He is with you, transforming your sorrow into joy. Let your joy shine brightly, not just for yourself, but for those around you. Your light will be a beacon of hope for others who are lost in their own struggles. Speak with kindness, greet others with love, and let them see the newness that God has brought into your life. Let them see that you are not the same person you once were. You are a living testimony to His power. God is asking you to declare boldly that you have been restored. His healing has made you whole, and His word is written upon your heart. You are no longer bound by the chains of your past. You are free. No criticism, no negative word can hold you down. Live with purpose, care for your family, nurture your spirit, and embrace the opportunities for change that He is providing. The burdens that once weighed you down are gone. You are no longer hindered by the past, and now you can move forward unencumbered toward the future He has prepared for you. But as you walk this new path, know that challenges will come. There will be times of weariness, moments when you feel exhausted and unsure, but God is with you, lifting you up, strengthening you in ways you cannot imagine. When the enemy tries to bind you with the chains of doubt, remember this: you are God's child, and He has already won the victory for you. You are walking in the abundance of life that He has promised you. God's presence will fill your home, bringing peace where there was once chaos. His light will shine brightly in your life, and those around you will see it. They will witness the transformation that has taken place in you, and many will be touched by His grace through your example. But be aware, there will be some who do not understand this change. They may harbor bitterness in their hearts, seeing your flourishing as a threat to their own misery. But remember, no curse, no dark ritual can touch you when you are covered by God's love. Let them rage if they must. Let them speak in anger and disbelief. But know this: God is your defender. He will not allow any harm to come to you. Do not focus on the negativity or the harsh words of others. God is guiding you toward a new horizon, leading you to a life of spiritual growth, to a place where you walk in supernatural peace and joy. You will no longer live in bitterness or malice. The poison of deceit will no longer have a place in your home. God is restoring harmony to your life. He is teaching you how to walk on the waters, even when the storms rise again. When the waves threaten to overwhelm you, trust in God. He will hold you steady, and you will not sink. The waters of despair will never overwhelm you again. The devourer has no power over you. His love is your shield, and you can rest in the assurance of His protection. Every day, God speaks to you with words of peace and healing. In the quiet moments, when you are away from the chaos of the world, He will renew your spirit, comforting you with His love. Trust in His promises, for He is always with you. When the burdens of life threaten to drain your energy, when you feel overwhelmed by the challenges of this world, remember that God is your strength. He will lift you up when you are weary. When others try to steal your joy, God's love will fill you with a joy that cannot be shaken. When you feel lost, He will guide you. When you feel alone, He will remind you that you are never without Him. God is always near, always ready to answer your call. His love for you is boundless. His grace is infinite. There's no struggle too great, no mountain too high that He cannot move on your behalf. You are not alone in your battles. His strength is your strength, and nothing can separate you from His love. As you walk through this journey, do not be afraid. God has given you the spirit of power, not fear. His word is your shield, and His love is your foundation. Trust in Him, for He will never let you go. Let His presence surround you. Let His peace calm every storm within your heart. You are His beloved child, and He will carry you through every trial, every challenge. Take a moment now, right where you are, and listen to His voice. Feel His love enveloping you. He is your refuge, your protector, your provider. He knows your heart, and He is with you always. Rest in His love, for He is your source of strength and peace. Let this be a reminder to you today, dear child, that God's love is unwavering. His presence is constant, and He is always by your side. When fear and doubt arise, remember that He is greater. His plans for you are perfect, and they will come to trust in Him and know that you are loved beyond measure. And now, if you're listening to this message and you feel the power of God's love stirring within you, take a moment to leave a comment on this video. Write God to declare that you are standing strong in His victory, and don't forget to subscribe to the Wisdom Ones channel. Your support, especially through super thanks, means so much to the channel, and it's because of your generosity that this message can reach those who need it the most. Thank you for your kindness, and a special shout out to everyone who's already donated. Your contributions are making a difference in spreading the truth of God's love. In the midst of your battles, when your heart feels heavy with the weight of uncertainty and fear, know that you are not alone. These struggles are not punishments, but rather signs of the war being waged for your soul. The enemy will stop at nothing to break your spirit, to make you doubt your worth, and to convince you that you are powerless. But my beloved, I am here, always by your side, ready to fight for you and with you. You may not always see it, but I am actively working in the unseen, clearing the path, tearing down the walls that the enemy tries to build between you and your destiny. Every lie that is whispered in the shadows is already defeated by the power I hold over them. Trust that I will not let you fall into the hands of despair. It is during your weakest moments that my strength will become your shield. When you feel like giving up, when the road ahead seems too long and the pain too great, that's when my light will shine the brightest. Know that every time you fall, I am there to lift you up, to restore you, and to give you the strength to rise again. The battles you face are not yours alone to fight. I am with you, and I will carry you through every storm. You are more than a conqueror, not because of your own strength, but because of the power I place within you. Every moment of struggle is an opportunity for me to manifest my power in your life. I see the moments when you feel overwhelmed, when you believe that victory is beyond your reach. I see the quiet tears that fall when no one else is looking. I hear the silent cries of your heart, longing for peace, for comfort, for a glimpse of hope. And I want you to know that I have always been listening. My silence is not abandonment, my dear one, but a call to deepen your faith, to trust in my timing, and to surrender your fears to me. I will never leave you, even when you cannot feel my presence. I am working behind the scenes, orchestrating every detail of your life, making sure that all things are aligned for your good. You may have wandered, seeking fulfillment in places that only left you empty, trying to find answers in the chaos of the world. But even in your wandering, I was there, waiting patiently for you to return to me. You are never too far gone, my child. No matter how many times you've tried to go it alone, no matter how many mistakes you've made, I will always welcome you back. The doors of my grace are wide open, and I am here with open arms, ready to embrace you. You do not have to earn my love. It is freely given, and it is enough to heal all wounds, to cover all failures, and to give you a fresh start. And let go of the shame, the guilt, the fear that holds you captive. They have no power over you anymore. The chains of your past have been broken, and I have made all things new. Your past does not define you. I define you. You are my beloved, created in my image, and nothing in this world can take away your value. The enemy may try to whisper that you are unworthy, that you are too broken to be loved, but those are lies. My love is unchanging, and it is for you, always and forever. When you are tempted to believe that you are not enough, remember that I am the one who makes you whole, and in my eyes, you are perfect. In the quiet moments when you are alone, when the world fades away and all you can hear is the noise in your mind, I want you to remember this. You are not fighting this battle on your own. My Holy Spirit is within you, empowering you, strengthening you, guiding you through every moment of fear, doubt, and confusion. You have been given everything you need to stand firm, to withstand the enemy's attacks, and to walk in victory. Trust in the power that resides within you, and know that I will never allow you to be overcome by the forces that seek to destroy you. Though the world may seem to be falling apart, and though you may feel like a small boat in the middle of a raging storm, know that you are held safely in my hands. I am the anchor that will keep you grounded, the shelter that will protect you from the wind and the waves. When you feel like you are drowning, take a deep breath and feel my presence wash over you. Let my peace settle in your heart, knowing that I am the one who calms the storm and who will lead you to a place of rest. The enemy may try to convince you that you are fighting a losing battle, that there is no hope for your situation. But I want you to know that the battle has already been won. The victory is secured, and you are walking in the light of my love and grace. Do not be disheartened by the fiery trials you are facing, for they are temporary. They are only a small part of the greater story I am writing for you. Keep your eyes fixed on me, my beloved, and know that I will bring you through to the other side, where there will be peace, joy, and fulfillment. As you move forward, remember that the enemy will continue to attack, but you are not defenseless. My word is your sword, and my truth is your shield. Stand firm in my promises, and do not allow the lies of the enemy to take root in your heart. You are a child of the Most High, and you are covered by my protection. No weapon formed against you will prosper, and every tongue that rises up against you will be silenced. You are secure in my love, and nothing can separate you from me. There will be moments when you feel the weight of the battle pressing down on you, but in those moments, I want you to remember that my grace is sufficient for you. My strength is made perfect in your weakness, and when you feel like you can't go any further, I will carry you. Trust in me, my child, and know that I am always with you, fighting on your behalf. Your victory is assured, and you will see the fruits of your labor. You will see my hand at work in your life, bringing healing, restoration, and peace. So, my beloved, stand firm in the faith. Do not give up, even when the road is hard and the obstacles seem insurmountable. You are not alone in this fight. I am with you, and I will see you through to the end. Keep pressing forward, knowing that I am your strength, your shield, and your refuge. And when the battle is over, you will stand victorious, with a heart full of peace, knowing that you have overcome by my power and grace. Your support through Super Thanks means a lot to the Wisdom Ones channel. Thank you so much for your generosity, and a special shout out to everyone who's already donated. It's because of your kindness that this message can reach those who need it the most. Now, I encourage you to share your thoughts by commenting God, and be sure to subscribe to the Wisdom Ones channel. Keep moving forward, my beloved. Your victory is assured. The journey, though fraught with challenges and questions, is not one you walk alone. The truth is, you have always been known. Even when the path ahead seems clouded by uncertainty, there is a force, a presence guiding your steps. Every time you feel lost, every moment of doubt, take a deep breath and remember, there is always a purpose to the pain. It is not in vain, and every tear you shed is counted. This is not the end of the story, but rather a moment in the grand tapestry being woven just for you. When you feel weary, overwhelmed by the weight of the world, do not forget that there is a sanctuary, a place where you are embraced and loved with an unwavering, endless love. The love that surrounds you is not conditional. It does not require perfection, only your trust. It is a love that sustains, heals, and restores. It is here, waiting for you to accept it fully, to bask in its warmth, and to find the peace you have been searching for. The trials of your life are not without purpose. They are shaping you into something extraordinary. They are preparing you for what is coming, for the blessings that are just beyond the horizon. You may not see it now, but every difficulty, every setback is being used for your elevation. The challenges are not barriers, but stepping stones that lead you to a place of peace, purpose, and fulfillment. Through the moments of sorrow and struggle, there is a deeper joy being cultivated in your heart, a joy that will soon overflow, filling every part of your life with light. It is time to trust in the unseen. It is time to believe that the plans that have been set for you are greater than you can imagine. Even when you feel weak, even when the darkness seems to press in on all sides, know that you are not alone. You are not forgotten. There is a power at work within you, a power that can transform every situation, no matter how impossible it may seem. Each moment of your life has meaning, and every prayer you send up is heard. You do not walk this path in isolation. You are connected to something greater, a force that moves mountains, that shifts the very fabric of reality to bring about what is needed in your life. The strength you have now is not your own. It is a divine strength that flows through you, enabling you to stand tall in the face of adversity. And even in your weakest moments, you are being lifted, carried by hands you cannot see but can feel. You are not defined by the struggles you face, nor are you limited by the challenges that come your way. You are defined by the love that surrounds you, by the peace that is yours to claim, and by the strength that comes from walking in the presence of the divine. In this presence, you will find the clarity to see your purpose, the courage to pursue your dreams, and the peace that surpasses all understanding. This is the truth you must hold on to. The path you walk is not one of defeat. It is a path of victory, a victory that has already been won for you. Each step you take is a step closer to the blessings that are being prepared for you, even as you struggle. Trust in the process, trust in the timing. Even when it feels like nothing is happening, trust that everything is falling into place, just as it should. As you go through your day, remember that you are not alone in this journey. The one who created you is by your side, guiding you through every trial, lifting you up when you fall and embracing you when you feel lost. There is a peace waiting for you, a peace that will calm your restless soul and give you the strength to face each day with renewed hope. Do not give in to the fears that try to consume you. Instead, lean into the love that is waiting for you, the love that has been there from the very beginning. In moments of uncertainty, turn to the divine and find rest in its embrace. Know that everything you need is already provided. You are being led to a place of abundance, a place where joy and peace will reign. Hold on to that hope. Your story is not finished yet. The best is still to come. When you feel like the weight of the world is too much to bear, when the road ahead seems too long, remember this. You are not fighting alone. The battles you face are not yours to fight by yourself. You are being supported by a power greater than you can comprehend. A power that is already at work in your life, turning every difficulty into an opportunity for growth. The struggles you face today will give way to the victories of tomorrow. Every prayer you have sent up, every tear you have shed, is leading you to a place of unimaginable joy. Trust in the journey, even when it is hard to see where it is taking you. Your faith, no matter how small it may seem, is enough. It is a seed planted deep in the soil of your soul, and it will grow, bearing fruit in due season. The victory you seek is not just about the circumstances changing. It is about the transformation that is taking place within you. You are being shaped, molded, and prepared for something greater. The struggles you face are refining you, making you stronger, more resilient, and more capable of embracing the blessings that are coming your way. When you look around, do not see only the challenges, but also the opportunities for growth. The trials are not obstacles. They are lessons that will shape your future. With each trial you face, you are becoming more of who you were always meant to be. Do not lose heart. Do not give up. The path you walk is leading you to something extraordinary, something that will bring you peace, joy, and fulfillment beyond measure. Take a moment to breathe. to acknowledge the journey you are on, and as you do, remember that the love surrounding you is always there, constant and unchanging. It is in this love that you will find your strength, your peace, and your purpose. Trust that you are being guided to a place of great joy. Trust that every step you take, no matter how difficult, is bringing you closer to the breakthrough you have been waiting for. Your faith will lead you to the victory that is already yours. Let this truth fill your heart with peace and hope. You are loved, you are cherished, and you are never alone. Comment God, and remember to subscribe to the Wisdom Ones channel to stay connected. Your support through Super Thanks means a lot to the Wisdom Ones channel. Thank you so much for your generosity, and a special shout out to everyone who's already donated. It's because of your kindness that this message can reach those who need it the most. As we conclude this discussion on the spiritual war and the journey of the chosen ones, it is important to recognize that this battle is not fought with physical weapons, but rather with the tools of awareness, intention, and inner strength. The spiritual war transcends the human experience in many ways, drawing us closer to our higher selves and forcing us to confront the very essence of our being. As individuals who are deeply connected to this higher calling, the chosen ones are not exempt from the challenges and trials that life presents, but rather they are uniquely equipped to navigate them with resilience, compassion, and grace. The concept of spiritual warfare is expansive and multifaceted, extending far beyond the individual struggles faced by those on a path of spiritual awakening. It encompasses a broader dimension that includes the collective trials of humanity as a whole. Spiritual warfare involves the recognition that unseen forces, both positive and negative, are constantly influencing the world around us. So these forces operate in subtle and often imperceptible ways, affecting not only the choices we make on a personal level, but also shaping collective behaviors, beliefs, and thought patterns. In many ways, spiritual warfare is not something that is visible to the naked eye. It takes place in the intangible realms, where energies and vibrations interact and play out in ways that most people are not consciously aware of. For those who have developed a sensitivity to higher spiritual frequencies, however, the existence of these forces becomes clear. They begin to recognize the subtle pull of negative influences, such as fear, doubt, and confusion, as well as the positive forces that encourage growth, healing, and enlightenment. The unseen battle is an ongoing interaction between opposing energies, with each side seeking to influence the thoughts, emotions, and actions of individuals. On one hand, there are forces that aim to keep people trapped in a state of ignorance, fear, and separation from their true selves. These forces often operate through deception, manipulation, and the perpetuation of false beliefs, convincing individuals that they are powerless or unworthy. On the other hand, there are forces that encourage the awakening of consciousness, promoting unity, love, and the realization of one's divine nature. This spiritual warfare is not always fought on the level of external events. Rather, it often unfolds within the minds and hearts of individuals. The battle is fought in moments of doubt, when we question our worth or our purpose, and in moments of temptation, when we are faced with choices that challenge our alignment with our higher selves. Yet, despite the subtleties of this battle, the call to action is loud and clear. It is the call to rise above the lower vibrations, to become conscious of the forces at play, and to choose with intention to align with the higher frequencies of love, truth, and spiritual growth. At the core of this spiritual battle lies the constant confrontation between opposing forces: light versus darkness, truth versus deception, love versus fear. These forces are not merely abstract concepts, but powerful energies that shape the experiences of those who walk the spiritual path. To the chosen ones, those individuals who are deeply attuned to their higher purpose often find themselves in situations where they must differentiate between these competing forces. Their journey is one of navigating this duality, making decisions that align with their divine calling and striving to stay true to their spiritual essence. The chosen ones are tasked with the responsibility of distinguishing between light and darkness in all forms. Whether it be in the choices they make, the relationships they form, or the paths they take in life, it is a continual process of discernment, where they must look beyond surface appearances and dig deeper into the energetic essence of each situation. The light represents truth, growth, healing, and love, while darkness embodies deception, stagnation, and fear. In this context, making the right choice requires more than just intellectual reasoning. It demands a deep sense of inner clarity, which can only be cultivated through spiritual practice and a profound connection to the higher self. This inner clarity is not something that can be achieved easily or instantaneously. It requires the chosen ones to develop an unwavering faith in the guidance of their higher selves, trusting that they are being led toward their highest good, even when the path ahead seems uncertain or challenging. The journey is often filled with moments of doubt, confusion, and fear, and it is in these moments that the battle between light and darkness can feel most intense. The negative forces may attempt to cloud one's judgment, pulling them away from their true path with illusions of safety, comfort, or temporary relief. Yet, it is precisely in these times of uncertainty that the chosen ones must dig deep within themselves and rely on the tools that have been bestowed upon them. Discernment, intuition, and spiritual insight are the primary tools of the chosen ones. These abilities enable them to navigate the complexities of the spiritual war, seeing beyond the illusions that seek to distract or mislead them. Discernment allows them to detect the subtle differences between truth and deception, while intuition provides them with an inner knowing that guides them when the external world is chaotic or uncertain. Spiritual insight, often gained through meditation, prayer, or deep reflection, helps them understand the deeper meanings behind their experiences, revealing the lessons they must learn and the growth they must undergo. While the journey of the chosen ones is not without its challenges, they are uniquely equipped to face these challenges. Their connection to their higher selves and the divine guidance they receive empowers them to make decisions that align with their purpose. Even when the forces of darkness seem overwhelming, they are not immune to fear or doubt, but they are capable of rising above these lower vibrations and choosing the path of light, truth, and love. The spiritual warfare they face is not only a personal battle but also a collective one, as the choices of the chosen ones ripple out and impact the world around them. Through their decisions, they help to bring more light into the world, illuminating the way for others to follow. Throughout this journey, it is important to recognize that the spiritual war is not a battle with clear-cut victories or defeats as we may expect from worldly conflicts. Unlike battles that have a beginning and end, with winners and losers, the spiritual war is a continuous, ongoing process, one of growth, self-discovery, learning, and evolution. The essence of this war is not to eliminate darkness entirely or to vanquish fear, but to navigate through these forces in a way that leads to spiritual maturity. The chosen ones are not simply fighting for a momentary win, but are being shaped by every experience, every challenge, and every lesson that unfolds along the way. As the chosen ones move forward on their spiritual path, they will undoubtedly encounter countless trials and obstacles. These tests are not punishments or signs of failure, but rather opportunities for growth and refinement. Each challenge serves as a catalyst for the deepening of their understanding and the strengthening of their character. The spiritual warfare they experience is not one of mere survival, but of transformation. They are not just enduring difficult circumstances. They are being forged and molded by them, emerging from each trial stronger, wiser, and more attuned to their higher purpose. Resilience of the chosen ones is something extraordinary. It is their ability to rise after each fall, to rebuild after each setback, and to continue pursuing their divine mission despite the challenges they face. In moments of hardship, they are reminded that their purpose is not simply to avoid suffering, but to grow through it. This growth does not always come easily, and it is often accompanied by moments of doubt, fear, and uncertainty. However, these emotions are part of the human experience and serve as a reminder of the need for faith, inner strength, and a deep connection to the divine. The true victory in this spiritual war is not in the absence of struggle, but in the ability to rise above it with grace and wisdom. Each battle faced by the chosen ones is a stepping stone in their spiritual journey, helping them become more attuned to their true essence and more capable of fulfilling their divine purpose. With every trial, they grow in their understanding of the larger forces at play in the universe, and their capacity to navigate those forces becomes more refined. The journey of the chosen ones is not one of linear progress, where each step forward is guaranteed to be easier than the last. Instead, it is a journey marked by cycles of challenge, growth, and transformation. There are times of immense difficulty, moments when it feels as though they are at their lowest, but these moments are always followed by opportunities for rebirth and renewal. Through this continuous process of learning and evolving, the chosen ones gradually begin to embody the qualities of light, love, compassion, understanding, and wisdom more fully, and with each embodiment, they contribute to the collective healing of the world. At the heart of this journey is an unwavering commitment to the divine mission. The chosen ones are not simply walking their own path. They are walking the path that has been laid out for them, one that aligns with the higher will of the universe. They are co-creators of the reality they experience, and as they evolve, they help to shift the collective consciousness toward greater alignment with the divine. Their strength, resilience, and perseverance are not only a reflection of their own growth, but are also part of the broader transformation taking place in the world around them. Through every test, every moment of doubt, and every challenge, the chosen ones are reminded of the importance of their mission. They are not alone in their struggles, for they are supported by the divine presence within and the higher forces that guide them. The spiritual war is not a solitary endeavor, but a shared experience, one that connects all those who are walking the path of light. And as they continue to evolve, they become beacons of hope and inspiration to others, showing that it is possible to overcome even the darkest moments and emerge stronger and more enlightened. The journey may never be easy, but it is always worth it. Through their perseverance, the chosen ones ultimately fulfill their divine mission, bringing light and love into a world that desperately needs it. That this message can reach those who need it the most. O ChatGPT. As you reflect on the journey of the chosen ones, remember that their path is one of continuous growth, transformation, and unwavering resilience. This spiritual warfare is not something that can be measured by traditional standards, but rather by the strength of their spirit and the depth of their commitment to their divine purpose. It is a path that, though filled with challenges, is ultimately one of profound healing and enlightenment. We invite you to share your thoughts and reflections in the comments section by writing God. Your engagement with this video helps spread this message to those who need it most. Don't forget to subscribe to the Wisdom Ones channel to stay connected to more inspiring content on your spiritual journey. Your support through Super Thanks means a lot to the Wisdom Ones channel. Thank you so much for your generosity, and a special shout out to everyone who's already donated. It's because of your kindness that this message can reach those who need it the most. Together, we can continue to shine a light on the path of spiritual awakening. Thank you for being part of this journey. One of the key aspects of this spiritual war is the understanding that it is not something that is fought in isolation. The chosen ones are part of a larger collective consciousness, and their actions, thoughts, and intentions have an impact on the world around them. So the choices that they make, the energy that they put into the world, and the way that they interact with others all contribute to the greater spiritual battle. This is why it is so important for the chosen ones to remain mindful of their actions and the energy they emit. They must strive to be beacons of light in a world that can sometimes seem dark and uncertain. The spiritual war also requires a deep commitment to self-awareness and self-care. In order to be effective in this battle, the chosen ones must first be in alignment with their own inner truth. They must learn to recognize the voices of doubt, fear, and negativity that arise within them and replace them with thoughts of love, compassion, and empowerment. This inner work is essential, as it is only when the chosen ones are at peace within themselves that they can effectively serve as instruments of change in the world. Another important aspect of the spiritual war is the understanding that it is not a battle against other people, but rather a battle within the self. The true enemy is not an external force, but the ego, the illusions of separation, and the false beliefs that keep individuals disconnected from their higher selves. The chosen ones must learn to recognize these illusions and transcend them in order to fully embrace their divine purpose. This is where true power lies, in the ability to rise above the ego and align with a higher consciousness that connects all beings. As the chosen ones continue on their path, they will encounter others who are also engaged in their own spiritual battles. Some may be allies and some may be adverse. It is important for the chosen ones to remain open to the lessons that these interactions offer, as each encounter provides an opportunity for growth and transformation. Even those who may seem to be obstacles or enemies are, in reality, teachers who help to further refine the chosen ones' understanding of themselves and the world around them. The spiritual war is also a war for the soul. It is about reclaiming one's true nature and stepping into the full expression of who we are meant to be. The world may try to convince us that we are small, insignificant, or powerless, but the truth is that we are all divine beings with unlimited potential. The chosen ones have been called to remember this truth and to help others remember it as well. They are here to awaken others to their own divinity and to guide them through the darkness toward the light of self-realization. In this battle, there is no room for complacency or passivity. The chosen ones must actively engage in the work of healing, transformation, and growth. This means taking responsibility for their thoughts, words, and actions, and using their energy in service to the greater good. It is a call to be bold, to stand firm in the face of adversity, and to never give up on the mission that has been entrusted to them. The ultimate goal of the spiritual war is not to defeat an external enemy, but to transcend the limitations of the ego and to return to a state of oneness with the divine. This is the true victory, not in vanquishing others, but in overcoming the inner obstacles that keep us separated from our true nature. When the chosen ones achieve this state of unity, they become powerful agents of change, helping to shift the collective consciousness toward a higher vibration of love, peace, and harmony. As the spiritual battle continues, it is important for the chosen ones to remember that they are not alone. They are part of a vast network of souls who are all working toward the same goal of spiritual awakening and enlightenment. Together, they form a powerful force for good in the world, capable of shifting the energy of the planet and bringing about lasting change. In closing, it is important to understand that the spiritual war is a journey, not a destination. It is a process of continuous growth and transformation, one that requires patience, persistence, and unwavering faith. The chosen ones must remain focused on their mission, trusting that each step along the way is leading them toward greater understanding and enlightenment. With each challenge they face, they grow stronger and more aligned with their true purpose. It is a journey that requires courage, but it is also a journey that leads to the ultimate truth, that we are all divine beings capable of manifesting our highest potential and serving as instruments of love and light in the world. As you continue on this journey, please take a moment to comment God and subscribe to the Wisdom Ones channel. Your support through Super Thanks means a lot to the Wisdom Ones channel. Thank you so much for your generosity, and a special shout out to everyone who's already donated. It's because of your kindness that this message can reach those who need it the most. May you continue to be a beacon of light in this world, and may your journey lead you to the fullest expression of your divine purpose.